Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. Prepare yourselves for the next fight of the evening. An amateur light heavyweight contest scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece, brought to you by Kraken Cryptocurrencies. And ladies and gentlemen of Plymouth Memorial Hall, get extra loud for both of these competitors are making their mixed martial arts debut. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, standing at 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing in at 202 pounds. From Johnston, Rhode Island, he's representing Balletto MMA. Let's hear it for Nick Martino. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. From Needham, Massachusetts, he's representing the Lab. Let's hear it for Matt McIntyre. When the action begins, our referee in charge of this fight is Alan Lau.
Man, both men looking like calm, cool, collected killers in there.
I feel like we don't see a lot of heavyweight fights around this area that often.
Yeah. Tough matchup for this weight class. We've got a couple big boys in here tonight. Blue and green trunks for Matt Martino, pink trunks and black for Matt McIntyre. The taller man is McIntyre, trying to throw some oblique kicks early. A big right hand from Martino.
That was heavy.
Perfect 1-1-2.
Nose is bleeding immediately. Big right hand from Nick Martino.
Brutal knees coming from both of them.
Pure power out of Martino.
Hands clasped for McIntyre, though.
McIntyre trying to finish the double here.
He's losing the grip on his hands, lost it.
What a toss from Nick Martino. There's blood trickling in some places now. I think that there's blood on the legs of Martino now. That nose of McIntyre is leaking pretty good. Top position for Nick Martino.
He's got to peel that hand off his head so he can start striking. Nice job.
Nice job taking the back there.
Good awareness. Oh, going for the Kimura.
Yeah, McIntyre looking for the Kimura here. Martino's doing his best to keep himself safe, top pressure.
He's got to throw some strikes to the body, maybe loosen up that Kimura. Oh, and it's out now.
He kind of used that Kimura to get an angle so he could get up without giving up his back. Nicely done from McIntyre.
Martino's still throwing heavy shots.
Yeah, and that's a densely built boy. It doesn't take much for those hands to do damage.
Good head pressure out of Martino here.
Ooh, low blow. He's really bleeding.
That's unfortunate that he ended up hitting low here because he had him hurt and tired. This is only going to do much better things for McIntyre here. He can take all the time he needs, refocus.
Crowd's getting behind these guys too. They like blood.
Man, what an electric start though for Martino here.
Oh yeah, big right hand.
That 1-1-2, beautiful at the beginning.
Yeah.
Perfect strike. And he still looks nice, calm, doesn't look tired.
Yeah, he looks very composed. A lot of these guys, man, would just be swarming, but he looks like he has a game plan he's sticking to.
Right back to work. Ooh, the right hands, they're throwing now.
Heavy intentions here out of these strikes.
Tough kid McIntyre is. He's eating some big shots and still going forward. Martino back up against the fence right here. In on a double is McIntyre.
McIntyre wants no part of Martino's striking.
Yeah, McIntyre's doing a good job of keeping this tight on the cage here. And Martino, he's looking so composed. Gave a look over to his own corner, get some advice.
Nice strike on the break. With his back against the fence. Martino looking impressive here. Another big right hand.
He's throwing with bad intentions with every single strike that he throws.
He's sticking and moving.
Ooh. McIntyre piecing together some punches, but Martino walking right through him.
And on a shot is McIntyre.
And McIntyre's got to land something big to get the respect back of Martino.
Great head pressure from Martino.
Working wrist control here.
And McIntyre, though he's been stung and hurt, he's finding this clinch, getting composure and getting control time. And we'll see what kind of adjustments he can make in between rounds here. Nice throwing off the break to the body.
Wow.
Showcasing the heart and toughness.
Martino's still moving his head when his back is against the cage. He's still well aware of the strikes that are coming.
Yeah, he's looking great.
Listen to me. You want some water? Head up. We can only have 2 corners, guys. You can only have 2 corners. You want some water? All right, head back. Hurry up. Good job. You need to keep your fucking hands up, Matt. Matt, are you listening? Okay, you gotta keep your hands up. You're doing great. It's a great fight, man. Awesome to watch. Let's keep those hands up. He's getting tired. You can tell that, right? Are you tired? No. Show me. Show me though. Show me that you're not tired. When you get out there, show me you're not tired, all right? I need you to strike him and I need you to get the fight down. Understood? Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Want some more water? Let's fucking go.
What a scrap through first 3 minutes here. We got a bloody one on our hands. Matt McIntyre got to dig deep here and score big to make this a fight.
I love the comments from the coach, man. Show me you're not tired. This is where the fight happens. And Gracie settled. What are you going to do with it?
They're bringing the doctor in. Lots of doctors today.
Yeah,
it's a fight.
Shaking this off.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. I don't need you in here. I'm ready to fight.
I know they're amateurs, but let them fight. And again, both were debuters, action-packed, throwing with intentions.
Wow.
That right hand is thunderous.
Lands.
You could just feel the power of Nick Martino when he sits into those punches. Even when he misses, you feel it.
He's got that great head pressure when he's against the cage. He's really keeping his head right under the chin, making McIntyre uncomfortable.
Just fighting a great fight, staying efficient in these grappling exchanges. Oh, goes low in a single. Great way to finish that takedown. Now he's up top, making it uncomfortable for McIntyre again, putting his head right in the crook of the mat in the cage. Oh.
Good timing on the get-ups from McIntyre. He's been able to mitigate damage from the ground and pound thus far. But
double boots in, looking for a neck.
Oh, he might have it with the neck crank.
Especially with the blood involved here.
Things are a little slippery though right now, right? With all the blood.
Yeah, that was just a pure neck crank across the face. That was...
Got to see him transition him out. Yep. Yes, beautiful. Or half guard. I mean, I love half guard in MMA. It's just a great place to strike.
Arm triangle.
Yeah, he's looking for a head and arm choke here.
Now he's out. McIntyre's savvy to it. Gets the shoulder, but full mount. Not a good spot for him.
Martino's posturing up here, looking for the neck once more.
Just pure dominance from Nick Martino thus far.
And he's patient, you know, he's being smart with all of the things that he needs to do. He's not rushing anything, and now it looks like it's under the neck.
A little tighter.
One hook in, but he might not need it. He's starting to skip out the toughness of Matt McIntyre. How do you deny that? He's had every opportunity to say out of this fight, but there's no quitting him whatsoever. And Martino just, to echo your statement there, the composure, the patience, the...
Looking for the head and arm again.
Very impressive stuff from both of these guys for many different reasons.
Or he's at least just using it to keep him stapled down here.
This is looking tight, though.
That looks a lot tighter.
That's getting in there.
Over.
Oh, this is tight.
Might have to get a little lower, but that could get finished right there.
Walk his feet away a little bit. He's giving the thumbs up on the bottom, though.
Martino looks like he's got to get a little lower with that grip.
He's got to walk his hips away from him.
30 seconds left in the round. Let's see what happens.
McIntyre's back not flat on the mat, so that's helping him create some space to be able to breathe here, but still dominance. That counts as a submission attempt as far as I'm concerned. Martino, every facet of the fight, he's winning right now.
His hammer fist. 10 seconds here. Big shots.
I mean, the toughness of McIntyre to be able to escape rear naked choke or the neck crank that he had, and now the head and arm triangles. So super, super tough.
We're going to see what he's got. When I'm on the corner of Matt McIntyre, my hand might be on that towel in that third round. Give him an opportunity.
Listen, when you get on top in that mount, expect him to sit up. Let him hold on to that for a minute. Hold this. Drink it. How you feel? You good?
A little tired.
All right. Don't load up on your punches. Stay loose. Don't wrestle with your muscle, right? Stay relaxed. Work your balance and your positioning.
Every time I strike, it's hard to keep him there.
Here, hang on to this. All right. He dives down every time. Just expect him to drop that head. Keep throwing that uppercut instead of the straight. All right, that right uppercut.
All day with the uppercut.
All right. Keep throwing that uppercut. All right. And spend your legs. You know every time you start punching, you dive. All right. Be ready for it. You get to the ground. Work that pound.
Matt McIntyre has exhibited that he will not quit. He will not stop fighting. And Matt McIntyre has taken a beating through 2 rounds. Nick Martino looking outstanding right now. Johnny Cupcake Campbell, after 2 rounds, what do you see between these two debutants? What action-packed fights this has been?
Yeah, this is ludicrous. Everybody at home is getting treated to this. I'm happy to be part of it. I need McIntyre to move his head a little bit. He's getting hit with some of these big shots. If he just moves his head, I think that will facilitate his takedowns because his head will already be moving. It'll be easier to change levels. If Martino gets on top, I want to see him I don't want to see him go for any more submissions. Obviously, McIntyre is a friggin' dog, and it's going to be real tough to put away. But he's already busted his face up. If he threatens, plastic surgery in the future, I think he can get this finish.
I'm pretty sure he's cleaning up blood spots here.
Cutman Peters, thank you very much for that. Shout out to the man himself.
And Martino's still not looking that tired. I mean, he had to stay busy that whole round because, McIntyre was fighting out of everything that he was throwing at him.
Okay, here we go.
There it is.
For McIntyre.
What a...
scramble.
Talk about going for broke, though. He lost it in the exchange and finds himself on bottom, but you gotta give it to him. Empty in the tank. I love it.
Martino not giving this man any space here. Framing on his head.
And Martino said in between rounds to his coaches that it was hard to land the strikes because he was constantly moving. And so his coaches were saying to switch to an uppercut when they were on the feet. But I can see why he's struggling because McIntyre's moving and moving and moving. Oh, he's in the crucifix
now.
now.
I'm in a crucifix here, landing some nice pot shots.
And they don't need much on him. He's so dense. Look at the size of his forearms. He's just 2-inch punches and they're bloodying his face up. Yeah, just pure dominance in this crucifix position.
Yeah, got both arms trapped here. Martino just in complete control, pitching a shutout so far.
He could set up a key lock from this position. I don't know if he has it, I can't see, but whenever you have someone in a crucifix position, they want to bring that right hand or whichever hand across center, and it really sets up that key lock. I love that.
Yeah, he might be playing with it here, but the angle with the fence there might be tough to fully secure it.
Martino switching to north-south here. Just trying to keep complete control on the ground. Looking for a north-south choke here. His face is turning a different color. We'll see what happens.
McIntyre, though, climbing around the angle, trying to survive and inch some breath in, and he does. He gets out of that attempt. And Martino just continuing with those hammer fists.
Now he's working for that straight arm lock, key lock.
Yeah, there it is, what he called for. 20 seconds left in the round.
It's on the wrong side of his body now, but just no, I mean, admiration of the heart of Matt. Just so impressed at the dominance of Nick Martino from bell to bell. It's just every aspect of MMA. Martino, a dense, powerful, stud wrestler, stud grappler, super impressive debut. And Matt McIntyre been dying for this and nothing but hard on the kid. What a fight between these light heavyweights.
Yeah, no quit. He kept moving and trying to escape every position he was in, and you know what? That's going to play a role long-term in his fight journey.
Yeah, McIntyre looking a little disappointed in himself, but man, you have nothing to hang your head on, man. You had nothing but a heart. And Martino just pitching a perfect performance. That was great. The strikes hurt him early with the first exchange of the fight, and just relentless the whole way through.
Yeah.
Controlled all grappling situations for the most part. Grueling fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for these two? Keep it going. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. With scores of 30-26, 30-26, and 30-25, we have your winner by unanimous decision, Nick Martino.
Nick Martino getting it done dominantly.
Yeah, great performance for his very first MMA debut.
Kid brings a crowd too. Crowd
Sure
shouting his
does.
name. Love to see it.